Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very wintry, rainy, cold, dreary episode from the medieval realm of Vasten. My name is Fixxitt. We are here at the castle, which is now a castle. Well, it's getting there, actually. I mean, still a long way to go, but let's check it out. Here we go. Ready? So these are new. These are being built by one of our new members, Connor D. Again, when you're new in the realm, you sort of do assignments for a little while until sort of we all get our feet on the ground and all that kind of stuff. These I built as a gate. I thought it was kind of cool. I remember B-Dubs had one of those sort of similar idea in his world. And the idea is going to be to get up to the castle. I want this to be a secure castle. So there's only this one path up, and then there's this area, and this is where all the goods. So anything that they do has to be brought up by hand, up around this area, and then out and through these doors. I kind of wish it wasn't snowing, honestly, but yeah, the gate. I think the gate's okay. I like it in concept maybe more than I like it in reality. I went over and grabbed some dark oak and some of our iron. Dude, we have so much iron right now because of all the mining that I'll show you in just a moment. But yeah, and I thought it was cool. I kind of tried to do this so it looks like the gate, like it looks like it would latch together, like this stair would go into that stair and that stair. I think it's okay. I think it's all right. I think it's a cool look. I thought the dark oak would stand out a little bit more than using spruce. And then we did some towers. So here I got these guys I've been working on building this morning and late last night. I worked on these somewhat. The gate towers. This tower, just a little. None of these have interiors. They're all just towers that basically I'm going to go around and make all the towers, and then I'm going to connect the wall between the towers, and then we'll worry about the rest of it later. And this is all the stuff that we did in that live stream, all the wool where we laid out sort of where things are going to be. Right now the wall is just cobble, so what I plan to do is cobble, and then we're gonna feather that into stone brick probably, and then put make it thicker than just one block, which it is right now. I think this is the only one that's multiple blocks deep, but and then I'll probably put like a roof around the top, maybe. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it, but yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. The inside of the castle has come along a bit. Let's go over and take a look over here. I do want to make sure that I'm in the right scene. I was just recording some Baldur's Gate. I hope you guys are enjoying that series even an eighth as much as I'm enjoying making it, because I'm really having a blast doing this. The castle's starting to come together. There are little gates and interesting little like places that you can go out to. A lot of this is, you know, again, it's a work in progress. I've not worked on the interior of the castle in quite some time. I think Jabberwocky made the last thing she did on with us was work on this kitchen area. So meat block up there. You know what would be really cool? If we didn't change out end rods for what we did, which we have, that would be really cool. Put end rods right there. But yeah, so we'll like furnace, making the food. This is going to be the Church of Man, which I have not done anything with yet. That's just a lot of need to gather sugar cane, all that kind of stuff to make a lot of bookshelves. And what I tried to do is make this like a bit of a maze. So, you know, all these sort of passages connect. This throne room, I think we're going to redo it. It's okay. It's okay. I like it in concept, but I think it needs to be more grand. It's not as grand as I would like. It's okay, though. Yeah, okay. And you know, we'll put over here, maybe Monk can help me out whenever he finishes up with, oh, there's some lights in there. Jabberwings. Whenever he finishes up with the Derry, the town of Derry, that's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe he can help me out doing some of the interiors. Anyway, today, though, I think I want to work more on the Quarry, which is a project that I started a couple episodes ago and haven't really done much with. Let's just take one quick overview of the castle from flying up here, because it is nice. Actually, you know where it would be perfect to look is right here. Nice. Yeah. So castle is coming along, and this is going to be good, especially once the wall gets up quite a bit taller, and then, I mean, quite a bit taller, actually. The wall is probably going to be almost as tall as, actually, maybe the wall will go right to where this little landing is. That could actually work really well. Maybe we'll do something like that. Anyway, going over here to the quarry along this side. Let's see here. Oh, every time. Every single time I hit that wall. All right, so here is the quarry as it stands now. Now, this looks like, holy crap, I dug down so far. Actually, not so much. A lot of this was wide open because it was a giant cave, so I just had to take down some walls. I didn't actually even know there was a cave that I knew there was a ravine, which is down there. We have that. But I didn't know there was a cave, and there actually is. So truly, this looks like a ton of mining. It was not that much. Like, there's a ravine here. There's another ravine that goes over sort of like this way. And this whole area was a cave right at the level that it is. In fact, I didn't even go down any. It just is where it is. So, and I left the water because I wasn't sure. I kind of thought it would be cool to maybe have a water feature going down in there. I just wasn't sure, so I didn't want to get rid of it. So thus it's there. So I think what I want to work on today is I want to work on these like the scaffolding areas. And I want to try to connect this wall right here to this wall. And I think I'm going to bring it up and then back over around and maybe up again. That might be the way to go around. I think that'd be kind of the coolest way to do this. However, that all being said, I'm pretty much out of spruce in this world. I need to go get some more. So I'm going to go cut down some spruce trees, a whole bunch of them. And then we will come back because I need a whole lot of spruce slabs. And we'll just see how long this takes. So if you've been watching the Baldur's Gate series or noticed that I did one, that is in part because I have reduced playtime now. So by starting a second series, one that requires no grinding, that way I can keep putting out videos that I think are interesting at least, and then do a little bit less content for this, but probably bigger projects in this world. So even though maybe there's not Medieval Realm episodes every single day like there was for quite some time, I think that this will be... There's another shulker box down there. Shulker boxes everywhere now. I think that this will be better in the long run because the videos will have a lot more done during them, I hope, I think. Anyway. All right, so let me get going on that, and I will come back once I get some of these sort of walls worked out, okay? Yeah, I wanted to pop in here really quick. I was doing something really stupid. So I was tearing this whole thing down. I started over there, and I thought, wait a second, what am I doing? Like, I'm not actually trying to change where I have it. I'm just trying to change the main the main sort of outline of it. And I'm stupid. Like, why tear it down? All I want to do is just change the height of some sections. So I can easily do that without ripping this entire thing down. So I just... I've just been trying to come in kind of like this and put things basically down a level in some places, you know. Oops. Oh boy, I got the beacon on. I wasn't really aware of that. Okay. Because I've only been taking away wood. So anyway, so yeah, so this is the plan. So this is going to be a lot faster and just make a lot more sense of what I'm doing. I just want to make this basically, I want to make it kind of rickety where it wouldn't be all just like one height. It would be kind of mixed in. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking is mix in just a little bit like this. Some of these are a little bit easier to do down levels or whatever than others. But I think if I'm just kind of smart about where I put things. Oh no, music. I wasn't planning on recording, so I turned on the old, I was kind of feeling the old vanilla music, the normal Minecraft music, but that's going to mess with my soundtrack. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so this is basically the plan. This is kind of what I'm doing. It's like some up, some down, some... you know, all around. just kind of mixed in. I just find it, I think it's going to be better this way, and I think it's going to look a lot more interesting. I did cut down about 6 of the big spruce trees, so I think that's probably going to be good as well. But anyway, I'll continue doing, I almost fell, continue what I'm doing here, but I think that, yeah, I think this is going to be cool. Let's just jump off and take a quick look here before I do any more of how far I've done anyway, which is not very far. But yeah, already, look at that. And this is without any beams, without any fences, without any of the additional junk that's going to make this look really good. But already that looks so much better than it was before. So, I mean, look at that. Look at that one. That is terrible. This one is just kind of bad because there's no detail yet. But okay, so anyway, so I'll continue doing what I'm doing, and we're getting there, and I will be back in just a minute. Quite honestly, this is did not take very much time at all. I thought it was going to take so much, but not tearing everything down and then replacing it was actually a lot faster. In fact, actually, I should go collect my spruce. I wasn't really thinking about that, but I think I probably... Oh, I didn't make it. I think I probably have a lot of spruce up here. Yeah, I sure do. Okay, cool. Let's go get all this stuff. Because I have a lot more of these sort of scaffolding areas to make, but I don't know if I want to make more until after I figure out exactly how we want to do things. Now, I know in this area over here, I I want to do like the mixture of that is down there. So like a cobblestone, coarse dirt, spruce mixture over there, and then possibly have this go out and up to the nether portal. I think that might make sense to kind of connect it all. But all in all, this is actually not too bad. Now, the next thing I want to do is add in some sort of random beams where this needs to be held up. So if I just kind of look at it, I can probably figure out where about these beams need to go. And like, it just makes sense. I don't want them to be an exact certain distance away from each other. So this would be cool. Now this guy creates a bit of a problem where it's not holding anything up. So we'll just bring this out just a hair. No problem there. Let's make it turn. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. And let's see what else, because obviously these have to be held up. Like the ones over there that are held look so much better. Then we'll go in again underneath and add. That's where I'm going to add in some. Oh, look at that! Look at that, my jerk. Add in some fences and all that kind of stuff. Like, but already that's starting to help. So we'll grab some. Let's see. How about here? Yeah. And I like it being right in the middle of the road that kind of goes down. I think that is just fine. Yeah, cool. Some should be in the middle, some should be on the outside. That's cool. That works great. All right, where else do we got? How about, I don't know, here? Sure. This is two in the middle of the road in a row, so I don't want to do probably a third. I'll put the next one up against a wall. But I think that this is going to be a really good look. Where else? Let me see. From over here. I like how some of these... Actually, I really like the way this is kind of naturally working out. I like how some of those are different tiers, like you can see. And then these ones have all been straight. So let's do a couple that are sort of different tiers of depth from front to back. And so something like... how about this? We'll go here. In fact, actually, this would be one that I haven't done, but it works out perfectly. We'll just put it here. I wasn't really going to, but there's a space in the wall right there that's just begging for one. Oh, okay. Do that. And that. Oh. Not really what I meant to do. No. Actually, I think that is kind of weird, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Sometimes you're trying a little too hard. Okay. That's all right. Good. And then we need one on the end. And that should do that, I think. So maybe right in this gap? Sure. Okay. Cool. Straight up. Let's go in. Yeah, this would be nice. Okay, cool. So this is the first part. The next thing is I want to get fences, because before I do the rest of these slabs, I do want to put slabs. What am I saying? Slabs. I keep saying slabs. Well, they are slabs, but I want to put more of this. I probably want this one to go angled, maybe up to the very top. I think that could be kind of cool. But before I do any more of this, I need to decide what other structures we're going to use to hold it up. And I think actually that I want to make the fences out of oak. I don't think I want them to, they're going to blend in too much if I make them out of spruce. So that means I need to make a trip over to Kalahal and possibly anything in here? No. Okay. Let's just get rid of all of this stuff. Let's make a trip over to Kalahal and then grab a whole bunch of oak, and then I'll come back. I'm going to take this with me just in case. Anything in here? just junk. Anything in here? No. Okay, nothing really. All right, I'm off to Kalau. I'll see you guys back here in just a minute. All right, I'm back, and I've done some work here, and quite honestly, I'm not very pleased with it. Look, I'm pleased with the shape of the scaffolding. I think the scaffolding in itself is pretty good. I just think it's not working for me yet. And yeah, I didn't put down on the bottom here the overhang of the fences and stuff, but I still think it's not enough. Secondarily, I have run into two problems. First, I built this just now, which is going to be the next version of basically this platform, which I already have, and that is fine in itself. The problem is, it doesn't drop. Like, it's not going to be able to drop straight down to the ground like this. It's going to have to come out like at an angle. Let me show you. See how this comes out at an angle? Like, the actual road is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 8 blocks back. Well, if you look at this, from this road to that road, if I were to take, say, roughly 14 maybe blocks out of this gap, that is going to be a very small landing down there. I don't really want it. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to address that. That's one problem. I still have to do the texture variation very obviously in down there, like, because that's just cobble. It's the easiest way that I can start off by building it. By the way, I'm running the enhanced default shaders at the moment here. All right, so that was a cut. I looked down at my monitors. My wife is putting my toddler to bed. I look down. No, really. I look down and I see her looking at the monitor, staring right into the camera. So, but I had the volume down because I was recording. I'm like, crap. So I just hit stop recording and went running up there. I was like, are you okay? Because I have no idea if she's like talking to me through the monitor. And she's like, oh yeah, we were counting the blades on the fan. So anyway, emergency averted. Yes, guy. That's nice. This is the problem with this shader. I love it, but like, I think it's because of the lighting and the dynamic lighting or something, the shades of light. I don't know. I have no real recollection of what I was talking about before I had to run. Well, I didn't have to run. Thought I had to run up the stairs. But so what I want here is obviously this is going to be texture variation. The problem is down here. This is going to be another big flat area, kind of like what I'm seeing now. Here's the real problem. The emergency. I have all these shulker boxes. Pretty cool, right? The downside is they are all mixed with just like random crap. All of them. That's a crafting table. So a lot of, I've made trip after trip to the storage hall, putting stuff back. I've been doing a lot of building at the castle, which is where, I mean, most of this stone has gone, but all the other stuff like the ore and the iron and all that kind of stuff, lots of iron, man, tons, like stacks of iron and coal. So we should be good on that stuff for quite some time. In fact, I was actually just letting it despawn, like, because we had so much stuff. So, but yeah, so what I want to do over here is I want to build a couple buildings, I think, and I want to build them really simply. And I was looking at a thing, which is if you Google, let's see, what's it called? Minecraft Medieval Quarry and More Cinematic. It's the first one that comes up. Now this guy who is Talset333, Master Builder, he used the Conquest Reforged mod. Not something that I'm real interested in, but I've been looking at how he did the Quarry, and I think it's very interesting. So, what I want to do is I want to use different wood, and that's going to be probably the key to making this work, is using some oak logs. And I want to build a little open air storage shed here. So I'm thinking like here, and I do want this to be an odd number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty much as big as I can go here, I think. And probably something like this. I think that will probably do it. So, and all I'm going to do is, this is going to be such a simple building, but I think it's going to be cool because it's not going to be what you've probably come to expect here, which is stone, stone, stone. I want to do something made primarily out of wood. So, one of these is going to have to go, so let's just do this and then get rid of it. All right, and I'm going to try this for a roof. We'll just see. We'll see how this goes. This may require some stone and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a good look, especially with the two different kinds of logs right here. And fortunately, thanks to that trip to Kalahal, I actually have a lot of oak. Well, not a lot. I have enough oak, though, for at least a little while. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking real simple. I hope this is right. Is this the same height? Looks like it is. All right. And then basically I'm just going to do like a TP style roof or a triangle style roof. I don't know. Is TP culturally insensitive? I don't mean to be. I don't know exactly how. It's hard sometimes to keep track. And then we'll do something along these lines. And then again, I'm just going to get rid of this. But I think this is going to be kind of cool. And it's actually not too brutally hard to make here. So I can just kind of whip it up. And maybe I'll make even more than one. But I think this is going to be a good place to just store some stuff. You know, just some sort of basic things. Now, why could I make the other one, but I can't make this one? That's so weird. Oh, you know, well, part of it is. Okay. Let's do that and do that. Okay, that'll help. All right. Big jump. Nice. Okay, cool. So, and yeah, we'll just do something along these lines. Okay. So, yeah, so then we'll just basically just throw out some chests, you know, and just make this a place that we can pretty easily and simply just make some runs. And maybe I'll end up putting a crane here or something. I don't know. But I think this is going to be cool. And let me finish this. That's probably the way I should. Well, no, it's fine. So let me finish this, and then I will. I'll come back, and I guess I'll get everything sorted out because I need to do some inventory sorting. So I'll get all the shulkers sorted out into the chest that I want them in, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss what's next. Okay. So this is kind of funny. So, okay, so I got this done. I got this little thing done. I tried to sleep, and I can't sleep. There's monsters nearby. And then I remembered, oh, yeah, of course there's monsters nearby because this whole wall is a fake wall. So underneath is probably just filled with monsters. I thought, that's cool. I'll just go in and light it up. I have a ton of torches here. That's no problem. Well, let me tell you, there are a lot of mobs in here, not just a few. Yeah, it is like Mob City in here, and I stupidly don't even have my bow out right now. Yep, that's a problem. This is a problem. Okay, this is, yep. Let's get my bow out. How about, okay, I have lots of arrows. That's all fine. Yeah, so I just wasn't really completely thinking this through, and I almost got my ass handed to me by a bunch of normal mobs in this game that I've been playing for 4 or 5 years. But yeah, so, oh, someone behind me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Didn't kill him. Okay. All right. We do have mob griefing turned off, just by the way. Oh, cool. There's a million creepers there. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, there are so many creepers. Boy, there are a lot of creepers. Okay, okay. All right. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I thought if there was another one right there, I would have had it. This is great. Okay, so adventuring, huh? I didn't necessarily see it coming, but yeah, I should have. Oh, jeez. Freaking scared the crap out of me. Yeah. Oh, there's another guy. Hey. Boy, these skeletons blend in. I don't know if this is as a result of the shaders that I'm using or what, but yeah. I don't know if I'm probably not lighting this up enough to like get all the mobs, but you know. If a mob here or there spawns, I can live with that. It's when the sheer number of mobs. Hey, how's it going? I don't know why. I truly don't know why I'm stopping for this. We have so much now, but that's okay. Still going for it. And yeah. Anyway, hey, so something to talk about while I'm doing a little bit of busy work here, like I'm trying to say, is that the Direwolf 20 series is ended, sadly, or not. If you hated it, I don't know. And yeah, what happened was basically I couldn't keep on playing. I don't know why, but when I transferred the world from a server to a solo experience, for some reason, chunk loaders are totally broken. That in itself, no biggie. But this I don't think actually should be. Look at all the mobs. Anyway, that in itself, not a big deal. But the problem is I built my base in a dimension, RF Tools dimension, and I can not access it like ever. Like I've tried, many times, guys. I have died, I mean, I'm not exaggerating, 12 times. Just trying to log in, just to like record or play a little bit or whatever I'm trying to do, you know? Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot. Idiot. All right. Are we good? Oh, no, we're still not good. This is what happens when you don't sleep. Well, I tried to sleep. I did. I tried to sleep. Couldn't. Anyway, yeah, so RF tools, I don't know what it is, and I at this point now, probably, maybe I just died enough or whatever. You know, it's one thing if you die because you are playing and you're doing stupid stuff. That's okay. That's part of the game that I enjoy. I enjoy the challenge. But whenever you die just because, like, mods aren't cooperating or there's some sort of config issues or something or whatever, it just, you know, it kind of kills the enjoyment for me. So I think basically, I think that now is probably a great time to just end it. I did try to come in for a season 2. Wow. Is it still nighttime? Oh man, I can't even tell it's nighttime. Oh jeez, I thought it was day. I thought it was morning. That's why I wasn't sleeping. I was just killing these things. Anyway, so now I feel like now I may as well just end it now. I have Baldur's Gate now to pick up the slack, and what's great about Baldur's Gate, not only is it a just tremendous game that I'm a little embarrassed to admit, I've recorded 5 episodes in the first day that I played the game because I enjoyed it so much. So, but the best thing is that there's no grind at all. I mean, there might be grind, but it's all going to be part of the episodes because I'm going to just, basically I'm going to log on with my charming personality and my webcam, and I am just going to play, you know, hit play, hit record, and just go for 30 minutes, and that way I can keep putting out stuff, which I want to, you know, I want to keep active, but these episodes I can kind of take my time with a little bit. Maybe I don't, you know, if I don't feel like playing Minecraft for a couple days or whatever, that's cool. Oh, there's more stuff. I kind of thought I had got it all, but no. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of my basic plan, you know, is just scale back the daily grind slightly of Minecraft in the way I've been playing it, and you know, hopefully things will work out for the best here. But I know that in many ways I am enjoying the realm, well, the server, the world, the realm of Vasten more than I ever have, to be honest. The only thing, if I were to complain about anything, I shouldn't. Complain's not the right word. You know, it was nice when we had a few more people on the world, but you know, that comes with time. People kind of come and go and do their own thing and all that kind of stuff. So no big deal. It's part of it. So yeah. Anyway, so things are going great in the world. I'm really loving it. I am loving getting all this stuff finally kind of put away. So now I can kind of continue to build. What will be nice is with this system, I think what I might do is build another house and build like for specifically stone and cobble only, because I think that house actually looks really nice. I mean, that's probably the very most simple house that has ever been built ever, but it actually works. I think it works nicely. I think I'd like to make some buttons, like 14 of them actually. See if I remembered. Yeah. Go get it. Ah, really? Nope. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think this helps, especially with the shaders, man. With the shaders, these little buttons, they give the shadow. That's super nice. But yeah, we'll throw this on as a little bit of decoration, little bit of detail on such a simple little shack as this. But yeah, so I am downloading right now Conquest Reforged mod because I want to yeah, I want these two guys. I want to check out this quarry that I found. This guy's build. I wasn't really thinking about it, but because it's Conquest Reforged mod, you have to actually have like an instance, and it has to be you can't just like load the world, because I think everything would be broken. So I'm going to try to get that loaded, and if I can, then I'll come back in that world and check it out, okay? All right, guys, welcome to Conquest. And this world is unbelievable. I'm not even going to show very much of it, hardly any, because I want to do a build study video or 10 on this world, because it's unbelievably huge and amazing. It's so amazing. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen created by a person in this game. I mean, truly, this is unbelievable. What are these things? What is this? That's an anvil. Oh, that's an anvil and a log. Oh, that's a very specific kind of anvil. That's cool. Conquest adds thousands, probably, or many hundreds of blocks to the game. Look at how cool this is, man. That's super cool. Just like giant pillars. We can't do that. So we can do a lot of these things, though. A lot of these things, like we could do this kind of shack in our quarry. We can do these little places. We can do the fire bins. You know, there's a lot of stuff that we can do, even though maybe we can't do, you know, all the extra blocks and stuff, and the slabs and the ground, and all that stuff is going to be fine. The sides, you know, what's interesting about the sides is it starts lighter, and then it goes down to like a granite texture maybe, and then it gets it darker into like more of like a cobble and gravel mixture. I think that's something I would like to add in, and that's going to be a big pain, but a big difference. It's going to make it really look like a quarry versus just like the side of a mountain, you know? So yeah, and then if you come down in here, there's a couple things that we can add, like this stairs on one side of the quarry. I think that's really important. That's a very quintessential look of the quarry. But the big thing I will look at, and the reason why I came download Conquest, did all this stuff, is because I wanted to look at these and how he did the beams, because I was a little stuck and not really sure how to do it, and I think we may steal some inspiration from this. Different woods, it's fine, you know, I like a little bit of a hodgepodge myself, but it's good. This area, it's cool having a crane. We can do definitely something like that. That's really cool. I'll take a screenshot of that. And you know, even the ropes on these, we can simulate that in vanilla as well, actually, and that's some stuff that I think we could work on. I like this, having the big supports going up for just the stairs, but then all the rest is just like the beams coming up. So yeah, a lot of stuff to think about, a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to show this off in the build site video. Wait until you see it. It is absolutely unbelievable. But I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Join me in my Discord, and we can talk about how amazing this build is. I can't even recommend it highly enough. I think I told you how to find it before, but if I remember, I'll put a link in the description. So, all right, anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.